Hi, so this is a random video. I wasn't actually going to do a video, but something has been nagging me, right? And I've been thinking about it for a long time, but I guess I just haven't had the time to come up with like an idea of what I wanted to do with this thing that has been nagging me. And I am currently in Dubai for like a mini vacation, alone, and I'm loving it. So I thought I should talk about it. It's such a perfect time for me to do this. One of the things that has been bugging me, and perhaps a lot of us, is contentment. I know that social media has created this facade of people's lives. People post what they want you to see. Very rarely do people post their struggles. Very rarely do people say, oh, today I am broke. Or today I'm not going to eat dinner because I don't have money. Or today my family is going to sleep outside because of ABCD. People never tell you that. They'll never post, oh, my heart is broken because my boyfriend broke up with me, or I've been fighting with this man, or this and that, or my marriage is falling apart. People never post those things. They will always post things like happy wife, happy life. Their husband bought flowers for them, they had a baby, they went on holiday like myself, or something of that nature, right? And I think that's okay. It's okay to post those things. My problem comes in when people that are seeing that want to almost compare their life with what someone has chosen to share about their life. It's an incomplete story. It's almost like taking someone's chapter one. It's almost like taking your chapter one of your story and comparing it to my chapter 20. You don't know what happened in my chapter one. You don't know what happened in my chapter 2 or 3 or 5 or 10. You just stumbled across me when I'm on chapter 20. I've been through some things. I've survived some things. So even those are the people that post things. They've been through things. They've survived some things. But they share certain aspects that I think to a certain extent are easily relatable, and I understand that. What I think we should guard against is comparing our lives to other people's lives and getting miserable about it, being envious, not celebrating when other people win, not being happy for them genuinely. I think that's unnecessary, especially that you don't know what they have had to do to get there. You don't know how they have had to pray. You don't know what they have had to sacrifice in order for them to get there. So I think we need to get over this idea that if I win, then somehow it takes away from the possibility of your success. If I'm successful, then somehow it takes away from your the possibility of you succeeding. Or if I look beautiful, then somehow it takes away from your beauty if I'm standing next to you. I don't believe in that. I think there's space for all of us. Our stories are different. Our destinies are different. Our purposes are different. God has fashioned our lives in a unique manner. And if we can accept that and run with it, our lives would be so much better. We need to learn to celebrate the small things, because it's in celebrating the small things that we eventually, you eventually realize that life is not about big things. It's about the little things, okay? There will never come a destination where you get to and you decide that now I am content. No. If you're not content with the small and little things, you're never going to be content with the big things, no matter how grand and great and awesome they are. And it creates an attitude of ungratefulness, an attitude of bitterness, and it's so unnecessary. Let's learn to celebrate single women, single men, single people. Don't wait until you get married for you to be happy, to live your life to the fullest, to pursue your dreams. Do the things that you wish you would be doing if you were married. Do them now. There is no time like the present. People say that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is now. So start now doing those things that you desire most, living the life that you desire most. Stop envying other people. I find that when you start to celebrate the little things about your life, it'll be easy for you to celebrate other people's wins in their lives, because you realize that it doesn't take anything away from you. In fact, it empowers you. For something that they've done that you haven't done, you have somewhere to tap from. You have someone to ask, how did you do this? It doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. You don't have to go through what other people went through, because if someone has been through it, ask them. I find out how you can avoid pitfalls. This is why mentorship is important. But I'm not going to talk about that. I really just wanted to talk about contentment and being happy, and being content in whatever season you are in whatever stage of life that you are in. Whether you have a job, whether you don't have a job, whether you are married, whether you are not married, whether you've traveled, whether you've not traveled, whether you have a house or you don't have a house, whether you have a car or you don't have a car, whether you've been to school or you have a business. It really doesn't matter. I challenge you to be content in your season. I think your days will be happier, your life will be much more pleasant, and it'll be something that you want to share with other people, because you're not necessarily, looking to compete, but rather you feel inspired by other people's wins. So thanks for watching. Good night.